Hi, I'm Cheryl Cameron. I'm the owner of Ilya Designs. It's a small business that is my art form. It's jewelry. Ilya stands for I Love You Always. It's an acronym for that. It's something my husband texts me every day. And he's kind of the catalyst behind. He's kind of my rock. I'm originally from the San Diego area. Grew up there. And my husband and our two kids and myself, we live in Murrieta, California, Southern California area. I'm 48 years old, and I've been an artist for pretty much most of my life. Started playing the piano when I was 6. Had big dreams of going to Juilliard, but my mom, being a single mom, didn't have the capability of doing that for me, which was fine. So I just continued playing piano, and throughout school I was a thespian. I'm still heavily involved in the theater now. I'm part of an improv troupe that is at the Merc every Saturday, or every last Saturday of the month. And as far as my business goes in jewelry, I got involved in jewelry probably about almost 20 years ago by accident. I was given a charm, and somebody had given it to me as a gift, and I wanted to put it on some leather cord, and I walked into this bead store, this local bead store in San Diego called the Black Bead, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all this really cool stuff. So it kind of just started from that and blossomed, and over the years it's kind of grown into an art form for me, as opposed to just making jewelry. I do a lot of work with precious metals and wire. I do a lot of my own metalsmith work. I do work with sheet metal. I really like making pieces that are really unique from one another. I don't like to do a whole lot of replicating, but I will. When people ask me to make, the same piece, I can do that. And I incorporate a lot of semi-precious gemstones, freshwater pearls. So that's really kind of a fun thing to do. And my little area, or my niche, is
Jasper's poking his head back there.
Hi, Jasper. Well, actually, animals are part of my work too. Yay. I do keepsake or memory pieces with kids' fingerprints, animals' paw prints, and nose prints, where I can actually capture the print itself in silver or bronze, and make charms and pendants out of them for jewelry, keychains, even if you just want a little token to carry around in your pocket. So that's really where a lot of my work kind of is focused on, is more of the custom work, personalized custom work.
Is that what continues to inspire your creativity, the constant custom work, or what inspires that?
It does, but I also, there's a part of my work that if I'm so heavily into doing custom orders, it doesn't allow me to sit at the table and just kind of create from my own mind. So for me, just creativity just kind of comes. Pictures, a lot of stuff in nature, patterns like in trees and leaves. I do a lot of stuff with real leaves, and making charms and pendants and pieces that I can incorporate into my work with things that are in nature. But no, there's still a creative process that goes along with my custom orders, because it's fun to actually get involved with my customers. I don't ever tell them this is what you have to do. I like them to tell me what they want, and then I work with them and we design something together. So there's a creative process that just happens naturally with that.
Why did you begin selling online?
I kind of wanted to, as great as it is to be a vendor at the local farmers markets in Murrieta and Temecula, the world is much bigger than that. And the internet seems to be the place now where people go to. So I wanted to have an internet presence so that people could find me, to maybe see my work. I do a lot of work across the United States, and have even had pieces go over into Europe and other countries. So,
what makes your 3B Street experience unique?
I just like that 3B is very condensed, in that The sellers on there are all artists. It's not like Etsy, and with all due respect to Etsy, it's really focused on the artist. It's not focused on just sell whatever you want. That's what sold me to want to have my product and my website, my e-commerce site with 3B Street it's really an artist site.
What are your goals for yourself and your business?
Just to keep creating. I mean, it would be great to make this as successful as I can, but really it's already there for me just because I'm given that opportunity to continue selling and creating. So that to me is that's where the success lies, is that I'm able to still kind of do my artistic form.
What advice would you give another buyer or seller of handmade products?
A seller of handmade products is just don't give up. Sales is a super hard industry to be in, especially if it's not a necessity, if it's more of a luxury, which jewelry definitely is, in any art form really. But do it because you love it and not because you're trying to be a millionaire, although that would be nice. For the buyer, I really appreciate, I'm of the philosophy that I like to support the small guys, because big corporations, they are doing just fine. And I also frequent, corporate buying. I'm not poo-pooing that. I'm just saying, as a buyer, I like to shop local. I like to shop small to support the small mom and pop businesses. And so I'm very appreciative when other people can also reciprocate that.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.